First up, we got the Defensive Rookie of the Years, Jaelan Phillips, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, and Kwity Paye. Take a look at Jaelan Phillips' highlights.
About him as a player, but he said in the 10-day recruiting period that he's kind
Jaelan Phillips bolster up 45 tackles, 15.5 tackles for a loss, 8 sacks, 1 interception, and 3 passes defended.
Travis in the backfield as well, and it's a shuttle pass to the quarterback who shows some strength. They use the wrinkle, and they get the first down before Jaelan Phillips stopped him.
It puts a lot of pressure now on Kenny Dillingham to call the plays. Tough way to start the drive.
Pop pass, and he was swarmed. Jaelan Phillips just invaded the backfield to knock Scary Terry down.
Did a good job of that in the first drive. This time, Phillips anticipating it, saw him coming in motion, and I think he realized there's a chance he's going to have the football and makes the play right there. He's a special talent.
Kelly's a long way from me. I think
Stop. Kwity Paye.
Kwity Paye working on his pass rushing skills. Watch this. Just using.
Kwity Paye averaged 16 tackles, 4 tackles for a loss, and 2 sacks.
Get around the right tackle there again with his speed.
Hopkins to throw. Hopkins stepped up. Sack. Lost. Michigan has a football. And the Wolverines survive. Kwity Paye knocked it loose and grabbed it. 3rd and 11. Sikowski in trouble. Kwity Paye got him.
And finally, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. Look at his combine highlights.
Like it today, he's got the measurements.
Yeah, big number there is the weight at 221 pounds.
He bolstered up 62 tackles, 11 tackles for a loss, 1.5 sacks, 1 interception, and 3 passes defended, while also 2 fumble recoveries and 3 forced fumbles. So, for my choice for the Defensive Rookie of the Year is Kwity Paye. Now, why did I choose Kwity Paye? Because he's a team captain who leads with great work ethic and determined effort. He is a very explosive player. His quickness is unmatched. He is very speedy. He has good potential, and his quick hands should help better blockers on the next level. His secondary rush effort last game in and out, but there are some weaknesses as well. So he's just 19 as his collegiate starts. Playing style very choppy, and also he's not focused. He's slow to read and react to screens and misdirections. But I feel like he is the perfect choice. He's gonna transform the Indianapolis Colts defense to top 10 in the league. So my choice is Kwity Paye. Next up, the Offensive Rookie of the Year, Justin Fields, Trevor Lawrence, or Zach Wilson. Who will get it?
What a grab, boss! They lead 3-0. 3rd down and 11. Lawrence forced to scramble. Now throws, has 2.
This year, he averaged 3,153 passing yards, 24 passing touchdowns to only 5 interceptions, while also rushing for 203 rushing yards and 8 rushing touchdowns. Next up, here's his pro day highlights, Zach Wilson.
It's a little bit tight, so that's why he didn't do some of the change of direction drills, the jumps and everything. For
Wilson, Timmy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so maybe we can do some homework on that and figure that out. But, man, you talk about one of the best off-platform throwers that I've ever seen.
Zach Wilson averaged 3,692 passing yards, 33 touchdowns to only 3 interceptions, while also added 254 rushing yards and 10 rushing scores to the ground.
Here. And it's the wow throw category. He might lead the nation in throws of that type.
Yeah, his ability to maneuver within the pocket and then to get outside the pocket, and again, throw with pace and accuracy. Like, there is a lot of zip on the ball, and it's phenomenally placed. Upfield shoulder, guys can do something with it after the catch. Now, he did get the luxury of playing in a lot of clean pockets. It was a really good offensive line.
Next up, Justin Fields.
To the 34. 18 catches in the 2 previous games. He was hot. Trying to bring pressure on Fields. Looking to throw on first down. Checks it down to Sermon, who's got space. And a first down.
Justin Fields racked up 2,100 passing yards on the dot, 22 passing touchdowns to only 6 interceptions, while also rushing for 383 yards and 5 scores. For the Offensive Rookie of the Year, I pick Justin Fields. Look at the Chicago Bears roster. They got Allen Robinson, Tevin Jenkins, Khalil Mack, Akeem Hicks, Desmond Trufant, Anthony Miller, Tariq Cohen, David Montgomery. He's gonna be the best quarterback in Bears history. His mobility is unmatched, willing to take a big hit to deliver a pass, keeps defense honest with his legs. He's just a complete quarterback. He never lost a Big Ten game as a starter. He's just gonna be the best quarterback in Bears history. So my pick has got to be Justin Fields. There are some weaknesses as well. There's some significant weaknesses, like field vision is average. Need to release the ball earlier, but I'm sure he will get it up. Next up, the comeback player of the year. We got Christian McCaffrey, Dak Prescott, and Nick Bosa.
They get it to McCaffrey, who surges forward for a first down. And the other interesting point that Joe Brady reminded us, you got to remember, it's only his 3rd game in the system.
We expect him to walk right back into this, and he was big
Drive, and it's a good one.
McCaffrey struggled with ankle and shoulder problems and was about to return when the thigh injury popped up in week 14. He finished the season with only 59 rushing attempts, 225 rushing yards, and 5 touchdowns, while also having 17 receptions, 149 yards, and 1 score.
Ward is there to hold him to a short gain. 3.
Next up, Dak Prescott.
Prescott breaks the tackle.
Dak Prescott suffered a gruesome ankle injury that sidelined him for the rest of the season. Can he come back and be great again?
You almost gotta hope it's a cramp, don't you, if you're a Cowboy fan right there? But that does not look good, Jim. Oh no.
Look at Gallup reacting and Dalton getting ready to go in.
Oh, you can just see that at the bottom. Just
One of those you don't want to see.
Last one, Nick Bosa. The 2019 Defensive Rookie of the Year, Nick Bosa suffered a knee injury that sidelined him for the rest of the season. Can he came back and became great again? So my pick for the comeback player of the year, Christian McCaffrey. Why did I choose Christian McCaffrey? The Panthers had a good team. With Teddy Bridgewater got traded to the Broncos and they have a new quarterback in Sam Darnold, I feel like Christian McCaffrey is going to have to carry the offense. Their defense is pretty nice, but I feel like Christian McCaffrey is going to have to carry the team. I projected to go 9-7 and make the playoffs. Christian McCaffrey will have to go and get a great season. So, my pick is Christian McCaffrey. Next up, the Coach of the Year. Sean McDermott from the Buffalo Bills, Kevin Stefanski from the Cleveland Browns, or Kyle Shanahan from the San Francisco 49ers. First up, Kevin Stefanski and the Cleveland Browns. Take a look at these highlights why Kevin Stefanski was last year's Coach of the Year.
The ball, gives it, Hunt runs, he's to the 10, he's to the 5, he buries that shoulder and drives in for a touchdown! Kareem Hunt! 11-yard run by Kareem Hunt, and the Browns are up 20-0 with 4:40 left to go in the first quarter. One near side to the left. Baker looks it over in the shotgun with Chubb on his left hip. On 2nd and 10, he's back to throw. Got a blitz coming in. Screen pass right side. Here comes Chubb. 35, 30, 25, 20. He's going. He's going. He's gone.
Next up, Sean McDermott and the Buffalo Bills.
Able to get rid of it, and it was close. Wilson looked like he had it, and Tre'Davious White took it away from him for Buffalo.
Last year, the Buffalo Bills made it to the conference championship game where they will play the Chiefs. But the Chiefs beat the Buffalo Bills and may move on to Super Bowl 55. But will Sean McDermott turn the Bills to a Super Bowl winning team?
Good job by Mostert to pick up the blitz.
And finally, Kyle Shanahan for the San Francisco 49ers.
Buddy in front of him, Raheem Mostert is going to take it to the house, galloping in for a 76-yard touchdown. 18! Raheem Mostert will get the toss.
The San Francisco 49ers had a good offseason with additions to Alex Mack, re-signing Trent Williams, and Kyle Juszczyk. They also added Trey Lance to replace GBG. Are these kind of moves going to help the San Francisco 49ers make it to the playoffs?
Carries from his college days. Still carrying it. Goff in the pocket is going to go down. They got him at the 42. It's Kerry Hyder.
And so my pick for the Coach of the Year is Sean McDermott from the Buffalo Bills. I pick Sean McDermott because the Buffalo Bills had a great roster with Stephon Diggs, Emmanuel Sanders, Cole Beasley, Josh Allen. They even signed Mitch Trubisky to back up for Josh Allen. The Buffalo Bills also had some great defenses, great defensive guys like Tre'Davious White. They're going to have a great season, and they're going to finish 12-5 as a divisional round. Next up, the Defensive Player of the Year, TJ Watt, Aaron Donald, and Myles Garrett. First up, from the Cleveland Browns, Myles Garrett.
Garrett, start of the second quarter. Ravens threatening. Ricard loses the ball, and the Browns jump on top of it.
Joe Burrow's got to be smart here with the football.
Last year, Myles Garrett had 48 tackles, 10 tackles for a loss, 12 sacks, 4 forced fumbles, 2 fumble recoveries, and 2 passes defended. Next up, TJ Watt from the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Driscoll under pressure, going to go down inside the 25-yard line.
Got to come away with a touchdown.
TJ Watt last year had 15 sacks, 53 tackles, 23 of them tackled for a loss, 7 passes defended, 2 forced fumble recoveries, and 1 interception.
At least the first time, not the second time. 3 Steelers come fire.
And finally, Aaron Donald from the Los Angeles Rams. Aaron Donald last year had 45 tackles, 14 tackles for a loss, 13 sacks, 4 forced fumbles, and 1 fumble recovery. And he is the reigning Defensive Player of the Year.
Pressure is picked up the middle. Allen is going to get thrown down in midfield. It looked like the ball may have come out. Aaron Donald got 2, and the Rams have a takeaway.
They're down in long situations.
Jones stepping up.
My pick for the DPOY, TJ Watt. Simple. TJ Watt transformed the Pittsburgh Steelers defense last year to one of the best in the league. His best partners, Cameron Hayward, Bud Dupree, those players are going to make the Steelers one of the best defensive teams in the NFL. Simple as that. My pick is TJ Watt. Next off, the Offensive Player of the Year, Derrick Henry, Patrick Mahomes, or Josh Allen. First up, Derrick Henry from the Tennessee Titans. Take a look at these stats from last year.
It's Henry. Has some room on that right side. In the Minnesota territory. Henry leaps and he's in. Henry. Oh, Derrick Henry's just got over 100 yards rushing on the
quarterback voice from Ryan Tannehill. He almost got the jump. Yes, he did. He gives it to Henry. Henry trying to get to the outside. Henry in the backfield.
Next up, Josh Allen from the Buffalo Bills.
Puts him on to the far side. It's caught Beasley for the Bills. They begin this drive with play action on first down. Allen taking a shot wide open as Diggs. Allen has time now. Here they come. Throwing.
And finally, Patrick Mahomes from the Kansas City Chiefs.
What the other team's doing, and once they get a beat on what you're doing, usually it's very difficult to defend them.
Let's see if they can stay on the field. They will as Mahomes breaks a tackle.
It's a huge position to be in. He's going to get very terse in that building.
Mahomes down the field, yes! And he's up and in! Bouncing off the ground. It was ruled a touchdown, and now a chance to tie it with the 2. Mahomes looking.
And my pick for the OPOY, Patrick Mahomes. I mean, when you have a great team like the Kansas City Chiefs with some great weapons like Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, McCall Hartman, with a defense and a great offensive line with a great coach with Andy Reid, there's nothing you can stop the Chiefs. So I gotta put Patrick Mahomes. You may think I'm biased because I'm a Chiefs fan, but it is true. And now for the big one, the 2021 NFL MVP Award. Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, or Matthew Stafford.
Mahomes on the move, throws, caught.
Patrick Mahomes all learn what the other team's doing, and once they get a beat on what you're doing, usually it's very difficult to defend them.
Let's see if they can stay on the field. They will as Mahomes breaks a tackle.
It's a huge position to be in. It's going to get very terse in that building.
Mahomes down the field, yes! And he's up and in! Bouncing off the ground. It was ruled a touchdown, and now a chance to tie it with the 2. Mahomes looking.
On first and 10. Play action from Allen. Puts him there on the far side. It's caught Beasley for the Bills. They begin this drive with play action on first down. Allen taking a shot wide open as Diggs. Allen has time now. Here they come. Throwing to the...
Now I know what you're thinking. Why Matthew Stafford? Because Matthew Stafford is on a new team, the Los Angeles Rams, with a good offense and the best defense with Aaron Donald. I think Matthew Stafford is going to be an MVP candidate this year.
By Stafford, and he'll get the first down as he slides toward the 15-yard line. In here at second down and goal from the 4. We'll try to throw it for the score, and they get it. Touchdown, Hawkinson. Coming on strong.
For the final award, the MVP goes to Josh Allen. Like I said before, Josh Allen is going to win MVP, and Sean McDermott is going to win Coach of the Year. The Bills will finish 12-5, and maybe, just maybe, they will make it to the conference championship to play the Buccaneers. That's only my prediction for the Super Bowl. It's only my prediction. Let me know in the comments which Super Bowl are you preferring? The Chiefs, Bills, Bucks, or whatever. Which team do you want to see in the Super Bowl? Leave me know in the comments.
It is Gabriel Davis. For the end zone.